between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the 4 for Middle Washington. And here's Washington outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch.
They want to see out of him.
Inside. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And here's Edwards. After Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Dinwiddie with the steal. Thompson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Edwards. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards finds Gobert. Edwards against Irving. Edwards inside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Irving over Conley. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Thompson with the bucket.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Now here's Edwards. And he drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Edwards got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Dinwiddie for 3. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Conley the pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 7.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And it's Washington missing. Minnesota leading by 3. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Randall kicks to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Here's Washington. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Irving against Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good from Irving.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Edwards inside, covered by Irving. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson with it, out defended by Randall. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. A crossover out to Conley. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. An embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The Mavericks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded closely, and yes, it's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
What my house look like? Walk in, she gon' make it.